Hey, everybody in the chat. Sorry, I was going to wait another 6 minutes before it went on, but I thought, well, hell, I'll go ahead and go on. So they said, Michael Gale said no sound. So I figured, well, hell, I'll go ahead and go live. Yeah, Gigi, I know I need to change it. I've tried to change it 2 or 3 times, and all it does is it changed this one, but it won't change the presenting avatar. So I don't know. Uh, let me split my screen and go share the link to the top here. Give me just a second, guys. I apologize. Oh, great. Can't even find myself now. Hell did they got me hit at? Sorry, guys. I'm having trouble finding my own video where I can pin it to the top in YouTube. Refresh my YouTube. Maybe it'll pop up. It doesn't even show on live. Am I live on y'all's end right now? In the chat? Can y'all see me live? I can't find me live. Okay. Well, I'll just pin it in the chat then. Or put it in the chat. Uh, I can't find me live right yet. I'll have to look here again in a minute. There you go. It's out there in the chat, guys. If someone wants to come up. I went over to Chuck's, but he had to bail. He had to go do some things in the garden. So I didn't really want to start one this close to Bonnie's, but we'll just have to end it when Bonnie comes on. So we'll just do that. Then we're going to bounce over to Bonnie's. Hey, Crystal.
Hello, Shane. How are you today?
I don't know. I'm all right. 2-year-old's been giving me hell again today.
That's kids for you.
I'll tell you what, terrible twos are exactly right.
Oh, I said that too, and then somebody reminded me, oh, just wait. You got the awful threes to go through too. And I said, gee, thanks.
Yeah, thank you for the encouragement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a hectic day, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go on later. I was going to go on after remote, but I seen you pop up, so.
Well, I was over at Chuck's, and he said, Shane, you going to go on until Bonnie comes on? Because I got to go do some things. Well, crap. I guess I can. So I went on, and we'll play over here until Bonnie goes on, and I'll bounce over there.
Well, after you got off last night, I stayed on till almost 4 o'clock in the morning.
About what time it was before I could get to sleep.
Lord.
And then I got my video from last night, 7 hours and 15 minutes long, got it blocked. They took it down. So, isn't that lovely?
I don't know how you see if they take you down in the first place.
I didn't know it either, but no one could find me, and I went and watched it. But I went to my dashboard and just pulled it up and watched it. Well, I can still see it, but Chuck told me, sorry, Camo, told me how to get to check, and I went and looked, and yeah, it was blocked. It says it's blocked to the world.
Oh Lord. Hey everyone in chat. Hey Camo. Do you ever sleep, Camo?
Only when it's necessary. Camo, you with us? We're not hearing you, bud. Hey, George. Anna Marie, everybody else.
T-Girl, yeah, I got upset that he got upset, but I don't like that GD word.
Anna Marie, it did. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it did say.
I love him though. He's a sweet man. Sometimes things pops out of our mouth before we think about it,
Yeah, it was an NBC copyright's what they said, Anna Marie.
NBC, what's that?
Yeah, good question. I didn't know NBC had any choice over.
Sounds like a news station to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But so maybe it was maybe it was one of the videos that someone showed on my channel and shared with me, and we put it up. It might have been something like that got us popped. I don't know for sure what it was, and I'd have to go back and look. And, being 7 hours, I don't know where it's going to be.
No.
I went back and watched a little bit of it today just to see. I missed a few points of conversation I couldn't remember that I wanted to remember, so I went back and found them and listened.
Oh. Diamond Lil got some kind of thing because they got her for singing what was it? This Little Light of Mine.
Well, if she's singing it, that's like a cover. I don't think there should have been any trouble.
No, well, it was on I think she was singing. I don't know. She always ends with her stuff like that, and ain't never bothered her for till now.
Yeah, I just got through talking to George over there at Chuck's. He was on the panel with us. I don't know why he needs to talk to me, but okay. Okay.
I don't know if End of the World one is backstage or he's saying something else.
No, he's Dorinda. No, he's not backstage.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Dorinda.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Dorinda, you was working on something while you was over on Chuck's the whole time. What are you working on?
I'm working on the picture to put the motorcycles and the bike on.
You like doing a lot of craft stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
My cousin's like that, but the thing is she'll see something, well, I could do this with this, or I could do that with that. She'll sit it down and that's where it sits.
Oh no, I end up doing it.
Well, she got so many things she wants to do. I said, you can't do them all at one time.
I have right now. I have probably 300 projects to do,
Mm.
and
Hello, Helen.
that doesn't include the ones I want to do now.
I would love to get back and be able to do ceramics, but you can't find that no more hardly.
Yeah, it's very difficult to do that particular unless there's someone in your area that has the kiln.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it's a big expense for you to do it yourself.
Gigi, it's already too late. Most of my chat is even women. Connie Lee, I did see you come in there. I'm sorry I didn't say hi, but hello everybody in the chat. I apologize.
Hello, everyone.
I've seen people
Durant,
popping
go
in.
ahead.
Seen people popping in, so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and just start a little earlier than I wanted to. But like I said, we're not going to be on here long. We'll be over at Bonnie's here at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Like I said, no more that 7-hour marathon unless maybe once a week. But well, that was
Durant,
Really?
after
7 hours?
7 hours, 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Yeah.
because I went on after him and I stayed on till almost 4 o'clock when a rescue comes on.
Well, I went for mine and I had a private I had to get on. I didn't have to. They shot me a message, so I went there and yeah, so it was like I think it was 3:15, 3:30. Finally got to bed and sleep about 3:45. Hey Lily.
Just a minute,
Helen,
Walter.
Helen, I did say hello. Michael Gale, hello. Um,
Hey, Lily. How you doing, sweetie?
Hello, Lily. Hello, Red. Hello, Gigi.
Yeah, hello, Red. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Michael.
I tried to catch everybody. I probably missed somebody.
Like I said, Shane, I can't. It's hard for me to listen to the panel and try to read the comments at the same time. My brain don't work like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When you get a couple people up here having their own discussion between the two of them, that's when I get to go look. Hey, Chrissy, that's when I get to go look. Sassy cat. Yeah, Camel hadn't tried to get back up yet. He must be having some internet problems.
Get out of my tea.
Kitty Cat wants your tea, does she?
He.
Nemo Patriot, thank you. Hello.
Hey, you either need to go here or there. Get off the table. Hey.
Glad to see everybody showing up.
This is fucking stupid. Yeah, you know what?
What's
The
that?
the reason I bought the package of stickers was because of the bicycle. And
Right.
guess what? Only one wheel was a sticker.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, you bunch of shitheads. So I had to cut the whole fucking thing out. Sorry. I'm at it again.
Now, Dorinda, don't get upset over a sticker.
Oh Lord, I'm fixing to beat my little kid here. Not a real kid, it's my cat, and I'm not gonna really beat him.
I want to tell you
Try
what.
this again.
Go ahead. Kimmo, how are you, bud?
Hey, bud. What's up, everybody? I tried to get up here a minute ago.
Yeah, I seen you, and I tried to let you in, and you popped up, but didn't hear you.
Hey,
No, I
Kimmo.
just, hey, Crystal. No, this thing is it's acting weird, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we pulled you up on the panel, and you never said nothing. I don't know, and then you finally popped down and
I
rebooted
couldn't
or
even
something.
see that happen. I said I was still backstage the whole time, but it wouldn't do anything, so I backed out.
No, yeah, I popped you up on the screen, and nothing
Hey,
was ever said.
Denise. Red, that was his link. I thought he was looking for the link to his show, so I posted that in the chat for him. I think he found it before he even seen what I did. What's up, sweet tea?
Eric, good to see you.
Thanks,
Right.
Red.
Eric.
for posting. Lily. No, I was going to jump up on Chuck's, and then he had to end it right when I got there.
Yeah, we had talked about the gardening so long that I think he remembered he had some stuff to do. He said, "Shane, you gonna go on? I need to go check some stuff." I
I've
was
seen
gonna go.
him jump on the rescues just as rescue was closing down. It was like, "Hi, bye, Chuck." That was the same thing on his.
Yeah.
Everybody's busy.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna go live, Camo, but I seen Shane pop up.
Go right on.
I
Gonna
might
be
go
all
live
the
in
same
a little
people.
bit.
I'm going to do a live auction tonight at 10. I just posted a video preview of some of the stuff I'm selling.
Is
Took
that a
over
tomato?
an hour to upload that video, Shane. That's ridiculous.
Dorinda, is that a tomato?
That is one of my cherry tomatoes. I just picked 3 tonight.
Those are huge. What'd you say, Camo?
I said it took me over an hour to upload a, I don't know, not even a 10-minute long video just now.
Wow.
I think the internet is having some glitches.
You think
Hey,
it's
Black
intentional?
Watch.
You think it's
Hey,
intentional
sure.
or just up in your area?
I don't know. Usually I see other people's complaining about it in chats too. I haven't seen much of that today. Well, not like I've been able to watch either.
Right.
Hey, Linda.
Oh, you got some in here already, don't you? How long you been on? 10,
I don't
20
know.
minutes?
Yeah, about 20 minutes, about 45 of them in here. That's
You
7
gotta
hour
love
long.
this community, man. You gotta love.
Oh yeah. Well, there's some great people out there, and that's the only reason I started one. I just wanted to talk to great people and have good conversations.
Oh, Tiny Duck is here.
Yeah, I seen that.
I know that's not the name, but I'm gonna forever call him that.
Gigi said she'd
Michael
pop up in a
Gale.
minute, so we'll see.
We got a sniper in the house. What's up, Michael?
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, yeah,
Black
he's one of
Watch, good to see you.
the in here. Yeah, he was. I think he was like the third, maybe fourth person in here. I wasn't even live yet. I didn't know it posted because I didn't have an intro or nothing. I didn't know just because I set up a broadcast, but I hadn't hit go live yet. I didn't know people could get in my chat till then, but apparently they can.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of chatting going on usually if you see a a live set hours beforehand. It can go on and on and on. But then when the stream starts, that previous chat is not. You can't see it anymore.
I have been chatting on Bonnie's for 5 hours.
Yeah, counting down the hours. Yes, I've seen.
And that's exactly what I do. And actually, because today's communication, I had little blurps about communication.
I still do. It's called
Action Channel. I've got an action channel now, Shane. You see that?
I did not.
That's what T just put.
Gigi, I was looking at one of my craft sites today, and a lady was making squirrels with wire. And I thought of you right away.
You should have ordered one.
No, you got to make them yourself.
Oh,
It's instructions on how to do it.
Catch a squirrel and you start wrapping wire around it.
Now you make the shape of the squirrel out with the wire.
You need to
You need to
cancel
cancel.
tomorrow.
Oh no, Bonnie wants to cancel my auction. Why does Bonnie want to cancel me?
No, she wants to cancel so she can go to your auction.
Oh. Well, you don't have to do that either, Bonnie. I don't know how long I'll be running. I mean, people could jump back and forth. Not everybody's going to want some of this stuff, I don't think.
Hey, Devil Dog.
And that's on your Facebook.
No, doing it right here on YouTube. I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, Devil Dog was showing his gourds off, and they were nice. I like them. I like them
I
things.
know. They
To
make
drill
great
a hole
bombs.
in it for the little bird to get in it.
Oh, yeah.
Or bombs. They make good bombs. They really do.
Good bongs, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad I heard you correctly.
Hey, Bonnie, why can't you go ahead and do yours, and when Camo goes on, just take your whole channel over there. Just jump up on
You
his.
guys ain't got to do all that.
Well, that way we all there.
I'm not going to start till 10 o'clock. That's the one time I see like a dead space from like 10 to midnight. There's usually some opening.
Yeah, I was
That's when
going to
you
go
book
live
your
too.
Yeah, there's all kinds of. Like I said, you get later in the evening, that's when people want to do it because everybody's at home. And
They got the chores done and everything.
yep, got a little groceries in their belly and ready to sit down and listen to people
Oh,
visit.
Michael, I want to see those pictures. I do. But I might
Chuck.
believe them.
Hey, Chuck. Hey, Bonnie.
What's up, Chuck? Hitting this. I seen you show up at rescues, then it quit, and then I go to yours, and then you quit.
I got to see how my dishwasher was washing tonight for the first time.
You did you what with the dishwasher?
Good idea, Gigi.
My rent man had put another dishwasher in here and it didn't work. So he went and got me one. It's a Whirlpool. And I didn't have the pods last night to put in it. So one of my friends brought me a pod because I wanted to see how it worked, if it worked good. And it's working. I'll see how good when it gets done and I look at them.
Good deal.
Well, I got my dishwasher to work the last 2 days. I finally got her out of bed so she'll actually get around and do something. And she's like a daughter to me. She lives upstairs and or stays upstairs. And
Here we go.
it's all one townhouse, so I just let her have the rule of the roost up there. And I take care of this down here. So I finally got her together.
Bonnie. Now she says hello to us after she's already been here for a couple minutes.
Yeah, Bonnie, hello. Yeah, I'm only running this till you start, hon, and I'm bailing. Huh.
Oh man, I hope this auction goes well. Now you guys are all talking me up and stuff, and watch my internet screw up or something.
The,
Well, and if it does, just give one of us a call and do it on their show. I'm sure there's.
Actually, that would work, wouldn't it? If you could get the advertisement out, I guess.
Yeah, and that way, if you had to go silent for a little bit, we would all just visit till you get back.
You guys all rock. We'll see how it should work.
Will
I'm not, it's not like I got to have people on the panel or anything. I'm just going to do it right off the phone, and then I'm going to have my computer where I can watch that. And people's bids, I'll be able to write down when I end the item, the highest bid at that time, going once, going twice. At the end of that, that's the final price that goes on that shipping. I'm gonna have to give everybody my email, which is the same for my PayPal and whatever. But I'll make the shipping as doable as possible. I think I got enough boxes and stuff for everything I got. It should work. It should work, man. I did it on eBay for years and years and years, so this should work. It's just a little different.
You use PayPal?
Yep.
See, I don't use PayPal. I had an account there, but they like.
Well, if you got a Venmo or something, you can pay right to my PayPal or whatever. But I'm going to do friends and family only because there's no fees. There's no nothing. If you do friends and families or trusted transaction, how it's described in some, there's no fee for me, and it's just going to be a lot more convenient.
Okay. Well, I was going to say I use Cash App because they don't take a dime out of it. You get the whole amount, especially if you get a card. And like me, I don't have a card, so if I want it in my account immediately, let's say it's $100, they charge me $15. If I want it in the account in a couple of days, they charge me $3. If I've got a card,
so if you do friends and family or a trusted transaction on PayPal, there's no fee at all. If you do it as merchandise, then it changes. After it's done, it's like 16% of your cut.
yeah, we was on that other channel I used to be on. We used PayPal, and they took the PayPal away because they didn't like the content that was being put out.
Oh yeah, you can't be conservative and flaunt that on PayPal. There's a lot of charities and a lot of merchandise that got sanctioned because of it.
Didn't they get sued because of that?
I think there was some lawsuits. I don't really know the outcome or anything, but yeah, there was some messes. I know about the free boxes, Devil Dog. In some cases, it'll be cheaper to do my own box, but dang, even priority mail, like just to ship to the lower 48, that can be like $16.95 for a medium flat rate box now. All the shipping is up. So I'm going to try to, there's a lot of things here that I could package under 14 ounces and ship it first class, which will be under $5. It'll makes it more lucrative to the buyer. And of course, if somebody wins more than one item, then I can ship them together, and it saves on the shipping cost. I mean, it doesn't really save on the shipping cost. It makes the shipping about the same, but it makes it more lucrative to buy more than one item.
Right.
Blackwatch, I'm talking about auctions. They're letting me. I'm doing a shameless promotion.
Hey, I don't care. Gives us something to
I
talk
know you
about.
don't. I love you, Shane. I know it doesn't bother you. That's why I wouldn't do it if I thought it did.
No, yeah, it don't bug me. I mean, I've had a shameless moment or two. Hey, Travis, where I asked Chuck if I could promote something, self-promote when I first started my channel, and he was helping me with it. And he let me. And then Bonnie, before I even got I think I did one show, and then she put it in her community page, so she was promoting me.
You hadn't even put up a show yet. She put it up before, as you said you were doing it, or like right then.
Yeah.
Hey, Travis.
That one right there is Travis, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
search
that's
for
Travis.
17Q, yes.
All right. Because I saw somebody that was just the handle just Travis one or something too.
Yeah, that's him too. That's him too.
Okay. All right. All right. Just making
Yeah,
sure. What's up,
I think
kid?
one's his phone and one is his laptop. Hey, Carol Z, good to see you, girl.
Hey, Carol.
Hello, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Hello, Travis.
Well, Camo, you know me. I don't get real excited about a whole lot of things. I've been
I
called
don't
any.
even think if you were excited, we could tell.
Yeah, I have got excited once or twice back in the day, but I ain't no sense of jumping up and down or screaming and hollering or it just don't make no sense to me anymore. And I always used to tell my ex-wife, why in the hell we arguing? We're gonna go to bed together tonight and go to sleep. And tomorrow everything's gonna be fine. So if we're not gonna do anything about it, there's no sense in arguing. Just walk away, take a breather. If you smoke, go outside and smoke.
Do you know what
You
the
know,
universe taught me is not to get too excited about anything until it's a done deal.
oh yeah, yeah. And then it's too late. So yeah, I just don't get real excited about things. And it takes a lot to piss me off. I mean, it takes a boatload.
Yeah, but when you hit that switch, though, I pray to God all the time because I'm bipolar very bad. And you hit that switch, sometimes it might switch on. I don't mean to.
I well, like I said, I had all the hooping and hollering I needed when I was a youngster, and I just anymore I just like whatever. I'll just get away from the problem.
That's the reason I stay to myself.
Chuck, I couldn't find myself where I posted the link. Hang on, let me throw it down in the chat again if you want to come up.
Chuck, you ever get
Do you
by
remember-
666 yet?
Do you remember how to pin it, Shane?
I remember how to pin it. I just couldn't find me on YouTube. Maybe I could go to my dashboard and see where I'm live. And yeah, let me try that. Well, hell, yeah. No, I'm just going to leave it like this because I'm only going to be on here an hour, and then Bonnie goes up.
Yeah.
This is crazy, guys. I've only had my preview video up here for, I don't know, less than an hour, and I've already had 3 of those sex sites I've had to remove.
Oh, wonderful.
Dang. Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
Do you ever make it past 666?
Yeah, I went up to 669 and now it's back to 667, or it might even be back at that shit again.
Oh, Lord. They messing with you.
Oh, yeah, they ripped 30 off of me the other day.
Dang.
And then before that night was over, our 7-hour-long show, it was up to 200. And, I don't know. I think when I looked, it's 219 or something. So I don't know. It's slowly growing. It's all
I
good.
gotta run the store and get cigarettes. I'll be back in a minute.
I figured you had to do that before it come on.
Yeah, he always comes up and say, I got to go get some cigarettes.
He's
I
had
have
to
to
do that.
start calling him hit and miss.
Yeah, she just made me aware of it. She just got up.
I think that's one of the things I like about rolling cigarettes myself.
Well, Chuck was rolling his own earlier on his channel.
Oh, really? I got one of those automatic ones. I like it. It's a lot cheaper than buying cartons of them. I think I'm going to go to my doctor, though, and see if she'll put me back on Shantax. That helped me a lot, and it made me quit smoking.
Yeah, as long as you don't have suicidal thoughts.
I never have when I've been on it. I've been on it like once or twice. The last time I stopped smoking for 4 months.
Why'd you ever pick back up if you can quit that long?
I don't know. You know, they say nerves and it's a mental thing, I guess.
Well, like Ozzy Osbourne said, he's done every drug in the book, And he says it was easier to quit all them than it was quit smoking.
Yes.
And they're going to start cutting back on the nicotine in them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just going to make people buy more cigarettes. Well, they cut back on the nicotine. That'd be good for me. And I'll just quit.
Well, I tried the vape, but every time I do the vape, I start coughing really bad. And I'm like, no, I don't cough
yeah.
with the cigarettes, but oof.
I damn near throwed my lungs on the ground the first time I ever hit a vape. I mean, it tore me up something fierce. I started running. I couldn't quit. I mean, and it was a deep cough. I just can't do that crap. That's synthetic.
Yeah, when
crap.
I smoke my ganja, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
I don't even cough that bad as I do with the vape. But I heard the vape is just as bad because it crystallizes your lungs.
So does menthol cigarettes.
I don't like menthol.
I'm
I
not
smoke
as
it if
thinking-
I ain't got any.
Do what?
I'm not as think as you stoned I am.
Yeah.
What'd you say,
Yeah.
Kemma?
I said, I'm not as think as you stoned I am. All I need is a cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee?
Yeah, smoking perfume. Yep.
Ooh, that's nasty. Purse joints. Those are nasty. That's what that reminds me of. Give your gal to hold on to your joint. She puts it in her purse, and when you go to smoke it, it tastes just like her perfume.
Ugh.
Travis, I smoke these Cheyenne Peach cigars, and up here in Liberal, Kansas, I go get them for $18 to $20 a carton, and they look
Hey,
just like
Louie.
cigarettes, and they're smooth. Like I tried to smoke a regular cigarette. I don't know, a couple months back when I was trying to quit these, and I didn't buy any. And well, I tell you what, that did the same thing to me that vape did, and I can't stand that smell anymore of a regular cigarette. But these, they taste like peach when you lick your lips, and I've been on these for, I don't know, 10 years or better, 15 years. Hang on, Blackwatch, I'm coming to get you.
Hey, Blackwatch.
Hi, Krista. How you doing?
I'm doing blessed.
I came up because I thought Carl and I were going to start speaking Mary Jane to everybody.
Hey, Pappy, good to see you, bud.
I'm definitely not.
Wowie, a Panama Red, Acapulco Gold, keep from Afghanistan, some of that wet and poor shit, cast eyes off Key West. Wahawken tops and Kenya bears, and sweet gravy by the bunch.
Bonnie,
Okay. I tell you what, Hutch's his plants are beautiful.
Who's that?
Hutch was watching him on Rescue today, and he was showing off his plants. They were pretty. And Gigi's got some pretty ones too.
There's a lot of nice plants in this community.
What?
I'll tell you what, mine, I don't do that anymore. I tried it once, got pretty sick because I've been drinking beer all day. Poltergeist about 5 times in a row. But I got it growing naturally right down here, right beside me, here in the middle of town. But these old apartments, when I bought them, you know, the people that lived here weren't so, back in the day, they would just throw the damn seeds out the window. And they just grow naturally. And not a lot of people are brave enough to go down there because during the summer, when it's all in bloom, I got a mama that always comes up here and lives down in this little low-lying area. And she's been having twins every year. And she's very protective. Now, she won't mess with me. But anybody else, I even seen her whoop a full-grown German Shepherd. He stood here on the edge looking, barking a little bit. He decided he was going to go down there. He come right back up with his tail beneath him, and he was a yipping. She whooped the hell out of him. But she don't mess with me.
I'm just wondering, Shane, next time you go down, they can take some video. I've never seen a doe on doe.
Yep.
Hey, Pappy. Hey, chicken. Kicking it.
Kicking
I haven't
home.
been to Canada since the 90s, but I remember that they had some strange cigarettes for sale up there. They were like 25 in a pack instead of 20. And the ones they said that were like Marlboros were like Kingsford or something. And they were like $12 a pack in 91 or something. They were not cheap.
Damn.
Now they're $17 to $23, Carl.
So,
Yeah.
Well, now, but I'm talking about 91, they were already $12 a pack when they were free.
I buy my
Here.
smoke at the reserve. It's cheaper.
No, they weren't because I was buying them in around that time for $5.86 a pack. $5.86 a pack.
they just use from America Camo. They
What's
seen
that?
you coming. They seen you
Oh,
coming. They knew
I
you were
imagine so. I'm sure of it.
coming.
Yeah,
It's
when
like
I
going to a-
lived in. Oh, go ahead, Shane. I'm sorry.
All I was going to say is like going to a casino and you run out of cigarettes and you go buy a pack out of the machine. It's like $12. It's like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Well, when I lived, when I lived
ahead.
in New York like 10 years ago, they were like $15 for one pack.
Seeing you coming.
What was the brand? Is that the brand name, Black Watch? Was it Kingsford?
There's no, there wasn't Kings. It's funny you say that. Kingsford was the charcoal for the barbecue. I hate to tell you.
Yeah,
Okay, right. All right. But there was something like that in a red pack.
Red
Laurier.
Demoria. There's also another one, Dorinda, a more expensive. Oh,
I thought Demori was the only one that had a red package.
no, it's almost a crimson pack. It's almost.
I could have swore it at least had the word Kings in it.
Could
King
be.
something.
Could be king size.
No.
No, I meant brand name. It was
There's Mark 10, Export A, Players, Demorier.
This is off the Benson and Hedges side. You know, the more 100's expensive. You know.
Oh, yeah.
the cost.
Hey, Christopher, I'm not going to go into. I'll just say he's doing his thing and I'm doing mine. I'm just going to say that. Okay. I'm not going to get into the fine details on a live chat in front of the interweb. You know, that's some of my close associates or friends that I visit with all the time. They know what's going on. I really don't want to get into it though. It's like I said, he's doing his thing. He made up his mind and I made up mine, I guess. So
Michael. You mean like in a duty-free shop? I remember back in the day when you could buy cartons of cigarettes down south way cheaper than you could even here in Michigan, and people used to fill their trunk full of cartons and bring them north. But I've heard of guys in the military doing that too. I assumed it was because there was no taxes or something on the cigarettes.
Well, when my girlfriend used to live out in Alberta, I would go to the reserve. She would send me money. I would go to the reserve, buy her smokes. Then I always threw like a candle or something in there for her. Then I would ship them off to her in Alberta.
They're running about what, $2.50 a pack now for 20.
Cartons are 42 right now
You're kidding? They're 25 here.
on the reserve.
They're 25 here.
Wow. We're in Northern Ontario.
Well, you should phone this place and they'll ship it up there for $20 for the whole package. 25 per carton.
Wow.
yeah, Eric. I didn't. That was one of my favorites. Was Marlboro Red 100s. But have y'all ever noticed if you roll a cigarette, it's a lot stronger than the other cigarettes, and then when you smoke one out of the pack, you don't feel like you're getting the same amount in a regular, rolled up cigarette.
Every brand name of cigarette tastes like a bunch of chemicals to me. I get 100% pure tobacco, You know, I actually used to buy it from a guy out of about a 5-gallon bucket, and I roll my own. You know, you got some sticks you got to pick through and stuff, but
Yep.
it lasts me way longer. And whereas a pack of cigarette right now is $9 a pack here,
Ooh.
for $11, I smoke for over 2 weeks. So it's a pretty good deal. And I feel great. And I don't, if I was even to try to smoke a brand name cigarette, I'll start coughing in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
So you're rolling them, are you, Camel?
Yep. I have been for, 30 years now. I've been rolling my own.
Yeah, we'll give it a few more until, the coordination goes, and you can't do it anymore.
When I started smoking, I would just steal them from my parents.
You know, they used to have the Lucy's. Y'all remember that, where they have them up on the counter?
The what?
They had they call them Lucy's. It was just cigarettes
Individual.
in a
I've heard
cup.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
Yeah, you can buy them for 10 cents a piece.
That's city stuff there, though.
Christopher, I didn't know Travis and Kim had an accident.
You didn't know what?
Apparently, it wasn't bad. Read Christopher Sanders' chat. Here, let me grab it.
Oh, right on, Michael. I've known cops that don't even smoke, and they'll carry a menthol in one pocket and regulars on the other, just because a cigarette will calm a guy down when he really needs it.
Yeah. Christopher, they're parked right now. They're parked.
Hey, Rob. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
Good
Hey,
to
Rob.
see you.
Winston is probably the best company and the safest ones to smoke. I went on a tour of the Winston-Salem factory in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And at the time, they advertised no chemicals. They were 100% tobacco. And I don't know if it's still like that, but man, I went into that tour and left with 2 paper shopping bags full of free stuff. Ashtrays, pipes, pipe cleaners, matches, lighters. They gave me so much stuff. And they were giving me coupons for free cigarettes and deals on my birthdays and Christmas for like 20 years. They sent that stuff to me.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Winston's a good company. RJ Reynolds Corporation. That's
My,
That's really good, Carl, but you do realize you're dealing with an income to a company of billions of dollars. That's nothing to them.
right. But I also watched every morning all the local tobacco growers line their wagons up in front of the big factory, and a guy come out and test the tobacco, and they'll buy the Class A stuff, and then the next grade stuff goes down to the next factory. And I mean, it's a local gig too. The farmers live off that factory as well.
Yeah.
my great uncle, his brother-in-law, was the CEO or president of Swisher. And
Oh,
he'd send my uncle any cigar he wanted. And then I was talking to my uncle one day, and he said, "What are you smoking now?" And I told him, and he says, "Here." So he gave me a packet of Swisher Sweet cigarettes. Pretty good, pretty sweet. And next thing I know, I'm getting cartons and cartons of them from Swisher.
that's a sweet deal.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I used to smoke those.
Go
every
ahead.
now and then. I haven't had a cigar since I had a real Cuban. In 2002, my boss gave me, well, more than one. They were like $100 cigars at the time, totally illegal, and the best cigar you ever had in your life. Makes every cigar I've ever had before junk. I mean, once you've had a true Cuban cigar, one of the good ones, you don't ever want to smoke one of those store-bought ones around here ever again. And I'm not even exaggerating. They're that much different.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Cameron.
No, that was done. It was done, man.
Okay. Okay.
After you've had one of those real Cuban cigars, man, nothing else compares.
Dorinda, would you jump out there and grab
Yeah,
Devil
I'm
Dog?
going to get it.
All right,
I put the dog in first.
all right. Ed, how you doing, bud? Good to see you.
Enough.
Anybody I missed, I apologize.
Well
I'm trying
done.
to keep it.
What's up, Ed? I can't even see Ed without wondering how his electromagnetic waves are doing now.
Red says I don't have to behave anymore, Shane.
Okay. Well,
Okay, let's go back to the cigar thing, shall we?
Yeah,
she'll,
I think Shane made her the boss already anyway. So
That's why I asked her.
no, she says she don't want to be boss, but she said she will do, what she said she would do, and Bonnie's the same way. So, between them two girls, I got it covered.
you got it covered. There's a lot of good people in your realm.
Eric, I'm going to swing. You hang, okay, bro? You might want to reword that.
Shane, it's in private.
Okay. I'll have to wait for Chuck to get here to pull it. We may have to repost it again so he can, well, he's on here. He should be able to go pull it. She'll have to share it with me. Remember, we went through this. I have a ignorance
Just
level.
before I came on here, Shane, Craig got hit. His videos are all gone.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I heard something like that. And I think Diamond Lil got hit, but not all of hers. I think just one video. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Just one.
I don't know how many of Craig's are gone, but it was rather sudden.
She appealed. She appealed it, Shane. She won.
Who?
Black Watch Devil Dog asked you a question.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Here, I'll just go grab it and put it on the screen. There you go.
Where? What? I don't see it. Comment.
It's on the screen.
Yeah.
Below
Okay,
you.
Oh, crap! I don't have the screen up. What screen? YouTube?
You're the one we're on.
StreamYard.
I got the chat overlay. Hang on.
Oh, okay. It just says, when is Shane going to adopt you, Black Watch?
As soon as he realized he cannot live without me. I'm sure. He struggled.
Michael Robb was a Marine for a long time. Is a Marine. You can't never be a Marine and not still be one.
True.
Was it your adoption getting it? Either test.
Devil Dog, you're probably pretty close.
How's it go? I'll do anything for adoption, but I won't do that.
I think Bonnie was singing Sly and the Family Stone. Isn't that who used to sing that? We are family.
No, she was more or less stoning families singing or something like that, she said. Remember? We're talking that way, Carl.
I just didn't even know Texans knew that kind of music.
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised y'all heard of Bob Seger, and I always thought that was a regional thing.
No, Bob Seger was one of my favorites growing up. Or when
I
was
heard of
younger.
Bob Seger.
No, Bob Seger was great. My Kind of Lover was one of the best songs he did. And then also, there was that whole album that he did at that time was just good. I used to listen to all of them.
kind of like John Fogerty. He's really good.
What about the Rockets? You guys know the band The Rockets?
I remember. I don't remember what all they sang, but yeah.
They redid that "Oh Well" that Fleetwood Mac did. You know, can't help about shape I'm in. I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs sing. Don't ask me what I think of you. I might not get the answer that you want me to.
Yeah, I remember something like that.
Can't Sleep. There was another one. They had some hits, but I thought it was like a more of a localized thing.
No,
If it hit the airwaves, the radio waves, it went at least nationwide.
we knew Seeger in Toronto, you know, when he first started the Village and everything. Seeger, yeah.
Yeah, Seeger goes way back to the '60s. I mean,
Oh yeah.
he didn't really get those big top 40s, I guess, until the '70s. But
Late 70s.
Heavy Music, 2+2, Lucifer, all those old songs. I love all those.
I kind of preferred Donovan over Dylan. Dylan was okay with it, like a Rolling Stone. I mean, that was a classic. But otherwise, he wasn't that good a singer. Good songwriter, but Sunshine Superman.
Montrose, The Frost, MC5, Mitch Ryder and the Wheel,
Mitch
Ted
Ryder,
Nugent, the Amboy Dukes, all those bands.
Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels.
Yeah, Grand Funk. That's the
Guys,
stuff I grew.
I gotta run to the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
What was that?
Guess there is some Seeger fans here in the chat.
That was Shane running to the little boys' room, Crystal.
Oh.
I do the sound effects. We haven't got a budget for the pro stuff yet, so I got a few things here to do sound effects.
Sing Beautiful Loser.
Beautiful. That's Beautiful Crazy, I'm thinking of. Started off, I can't think of it.
Oh, it's Bob Seger.
Uh,
When you're gonna fall, when you realize you just can't have it all. You just can't have it all.
you know what they say, Carl? If you remember the 60s, you didn't do it right. I don't remember them at all.
Oh, yeah, I remember a lot of stuff.
No,
I don't have that excuse. I'm kind of jealous of that excuse with some people I know. It's like they can drink all night and not remember nothing, and they're like, they're off the hook. You know,
No, I remember it all. I'm only kidding you. There were some bad times, but I do remember it.
I love me some Floyd too, Bonnie. My favorite Pink Floyd song is called Pigs. 3 different ones.
Mhm.
Not a very commonly known
Cindy.
song, but it's a jam.
You don't like The Wall?
I like The Wall, but my favorite part of The Wall is the courtroom. You little shit, you're in it now. I hope they throw away the key. You should have talked to me more often than you did. You know that part? That's rock and roll, man.
I wonder if that was truly his life he's singing about.
1979. That hit the movie theaters, man. I've seen that a few times. But there was a Pink Floyd movie in the theaters before The Wall came out. It was like just a compilation of concert footage, but I still remember it.
They're all good, but I still have to say it. Freddie took it away from 84 on for me.
Thanks, Cindy.
There's
Queen?
no Mercury. He's the front.
Yeah.
Freddie was it. You can take Tyler, you can take Steve Perry, you can take all of them. They don't compare to Freddie. They just cannot compare. Never will.
Everybody's got a favorite, man. I mean, I respect that. Ted Nugent was probably my number one longest favorite musician. You know, it's just something about the tone of that Birdland guitar just gets to me. Hey, Pappy.
It's
Oh
like,
yeah, I like Stinkfoot, Pappy, Stinkfoot, Muffin Man. You know, all the Zappa could rock. There's some riffs in Zappa songs like hard rock. I like that.
yeah, Nugent with the Stranglehold. That's a real good run. That one.
Oh yeah, the live version was pretty popular. You know, with any of these bands, Black Watch, the songs you hear on the radio, I've heard them so many times. I'm more of like a deep cuts guy. I'm into these songs that they didn't play on the radio every 10 minutes because it's not as overdone to me, you know. And there's a whole lot of those in our past of great songs on albums that, you know, like if you talk about Leonard Skinner, and the first thing everybody's going to say is Freebird. You know, you talk about Nazareth, they're going to go Love Hurts. You know, I want to hear the songs they didn't play all the time back then. Now, you know.
Well, I'm kind of weird. I think of Sweet Home Alabama right away with Skinner.
My second husband, when he was a lot younger, he used to tour with them and do their lights. He said he had to stop though because they were some partiers and he couldn't hang.
Oh yeah, Rob. From Zed Zeppelin. That's the one band I never got to see them in concert, and I really wish I could have.
I had a shot at Freddie in Montreal. I think it was 80, 84, but couldn't leave my daughter alone, so blew that. 500 miles.
Hangman, live a little
Hey,
while.
Victor.
Think I see my friends coming, riding many miles. Friends, you bring some silver, you bring a little gold. What did you bring me, my dear friends? Keep me from the gallows pole. What did you bring me? Keep me from the gallows pole. I like the acoustic, Led Zeppelin 3. They were cut off from electricity and stuck in a cottage, and they wrote that whole album non-electric out of the studio. And it uses all kinds of cool instruments, all acoustic.
Yeah, there's some, you know what the 60s were, I don't know about you, was confusion. You know,
Hey, Liz.
with everything. The music, you had like, oh God. Yeah,
Buckwheat.
yeah,
Grizz. Oh, yeah.
Liz Griswold?
Bayou Chevrolet. Bayou Chevrolet.
Hang on. There's somebody in here I want to say hello to. Liz, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Hello, Liz. Hello,
Hey,
kicking
no,
it.
I
Hello,
didn't know if you
Victor.
could find me or even wanted to.
Hey, Victor.
But I'm going to give everybody a heads up right away. Here in about 30 minutes, we're going to shut her down because Bonnie goes on, and we should all.
Yeah, I got to get busy soon too, man.
Yeah, so in about 30 minutes, we'll shut her down. We're going to, hopefully, we'll all go see Bonnie. So
But
everybody,
then he
that's on,
already said Misty Mountain Hop.
if Bonnie wants to drop her link a couple times, so anybody that don't know about her, I'm sure most everybody in here does. Anybody?
Hey,
that don't,
Eric, what
there.
movie or what famous book is linked to that song?
what song? I missed it.
Which song?
Misty Mountain Hop by Led Zeppelin.
Oh,
No idea.
Oh, yeah. Such a healthy place for all the boys and girls. It's the murder capital of the world.
Huckleberry Finn. I don't know. That sounds good.
shit.
Motor City Man. No, man. Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
Motor City Man. House. Motor City Man.
I saw a bit of Harry Potter and it wasn't too bad, but other than that, I wasn't impressed. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, all that didn't make sense to me. Wasn't that great. Wasn't of my generation.
No, Devil Dog, it is not time to listen to Baby Shark. If I never hear that song again, it'll be too soon.
I know. My adopted niece and nephew, man, they wore that song into the ground. I was hearing it when I was sleeping.
My brother's grandchildren. Yeah, they did the same thing.
You know, Carl, you want to do a couple of Shane's favorites? You know, like I got a hammer, I had hammer in the morning. He loves that song.
Which one?
I got a hammer.
Oh, I don't even know it.
Well, if you don't have it, if I got a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening,
I think I've heard it, but I still don't know it.
all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom. It's
Again, you know, I was more like Deep Purple and Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin and Ted Nugent and ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner and
You
I
was
was
one of those
that
rocky type.
So you were basically more funk than people thought you were stoned, right?
yeah, I've been called that a few times.
I had a few friends like that. I used to spend a lot of Saturday nights and joyous occasions watching them try to tie up their laces on their shoes. It was funny.
I used to like the circuits here in Detroit. We had Harpo's, the Ritz, New York, Blondies, IROC. There was a bunch of good rock bars in Detroit back in the day.
We had a place in Queen Street in Toronto called the Electric Circus. City
I think I actually heard of that. Oh, I love Jethro Tull, Bonnie.
City TV took it over, and now City TV is a part of Chorus Entertainment.
Victor.
Bonnie, did you drop your channel?
Yeah, just no, but her reminder just come up.
Yeah, heard it. Okay.
Way
Well-
back into the year one.
Well, anybody that hasn't been to Bonnie's it may not come up on their YouTube page.
Well, that's true.
So that's why I was asking her or Red or someone to drop it for her.
I'm surprised, Carl, you haven't heard some of these. You know, there's one, where have all the young girls gone? Long time I say, where have all the young girls gone? Long time. You haven't heard those ones? They're
That
classic.
kind of rings a bell, but you know, Blackwatch, you're old, man. You're older than me. There's got a few songs in your belt that I didn't. I don't. You know, I might have heard them a little bit, but not as much as you would have.
Yeah.
I heard those songs, Blackwatch.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Red
T-Girl.
dropped it, Shane.
Yeah, T-Girl said she did it too. So
Like think of the one from today. You know, where have all the young men gone? Off to soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn?
See,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking, Cindy. It's really not in the same genre of the music that I grew up with. It was rock and roll. Yeah, I had the Beatles and the Stones and all that stuff too, but you're talking more like folk songs. Right? And if I was to know many of those, it'd be Western ones from America. There is different songs in Canada. I've seen and heard some of that. You know, you guys did have some different music up there.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's what the 60s were. They had the village in Toronto. They had folk singers. They had the rock. They had the acid rock. You didn't know what you were doing. It was kind of everywhere. There was no direction in music. There was
Free for all.
Gordon Lightfoot, and you had everything was liquid. There was no straight with music.
I remember Gordon Lightfoot. We used to listen to him all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I was a little young feller. My parents. My mom.
Well,
and
I
my
grew up on old country, so most of the time.
step- I didn't get into country until I was 19 or 20. And that's when Alan Jackson first come on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to Dwight Yoakam, and I just seen one the other day. I say the other day, about a week or two ago. Dwight Yoakam I think he is singing with his daughter on stage. He still dresses the same, still looks pretty close to the same, except his hair is gray. But he's still going at it, and he still moves around, and so he's a energetic little fella.
I like Southern fried rock, man. I always like Southern rock. Molly Hatchet, and Skinner, and CCR, and all them. Those are. But there's some country I like, and I like Hank Jr. and I like Hank Sr. I like Hank Jr. But I mean, I don't know. I just wasn't really big into the, I don't know, Conway, Twitty, that kind of stuff. I like the songs, I just don't know them that.
Hey, John.
T-Girl, thank you.
John out there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
John.
Hello, John.
Yeah, we'll be on for about 25 more minutes here, and then we're all going to bounce over to Bonnie's. So I just want to give you the heads up. I've been
You
trying
know-
to put that up a little bit.
You know what I did for, not on purpose, I drifted back. First one on Bonnie's I ever did, I was in chat. And who was the panel? John, Devil Dog. It was hilarious. There was a number of them. That was called Knowledge is Power. That's the video.
Yep.
Maybe
Remember back in the days.
Mhm.
I remember when Bonnie and Gigi started out.
Oh, yeah. I was there for both of them startup.
I'm here, but I don't know how good I am.
You're
No,
doing
we're-
fine, Crystal. You know, you can tell right away you've got a bunch of people and you've got the right people in the chat. You'll be just fine. You know, you're going to provide another platform for this community to meet up with. You know, it's they'll be there. You build it and they will come.
Tennessee.
Hey,
You know
Tennessee.
you know what works today, believe it or not? I strongly believe it.
Liz,
Set up a live where people complain and oh my God, they will come. People
hey,
love it.
Liz,
That's the thing, Black Watch, is this community is very positive oriented. And there's a lot of people in this community that they're dissuaded by negativity. You know, and I've watched where people have migrated to their own corners. I think
No,
it's finally mutating into what it's supposed to be.
I don't mean here, Carl. I mean, if you look at a cross section, they just love to, you know, like they just bang, bang, bang. It ruins
There are people like that.
It ruins
Yeah.
things. It ruins things.
I
You
don't
know?
like negativity.
No, it's so much more. There's a fellow we know, David. I'll just say his first name, and he doesn't go for that stuff either. You know, on his lives, and you know, some might know his. He does a lot of short, long lives and about long, short live stream. And yeah, negativity, forget it. But they love to complain. I don't know why people do that, but they do. There should be a song in that. Maybe we could do a song.
Sounds like a country song, don't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, well, I mean, you know, as long as you got your truck, your pick-em-up truck, your dog, and your woman, you don't need to complain. You got all there is. And tobacco.
okay, hang on, guys.
Hang on to what?
Liz, if you want to start catching me more often and you want to wrench, you just let me know. Just give me say yes, a thumbs up or something. I'll give you one. Liz has always been a great. She's another one of the greats. Liz is she don't put up with no crap either. She's like Red, and she's on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of weird seeing Griswold that's not been smirked.
Yeah, she's a good girl. We had a Liz. What I was saying is, if you want a wrench, just give me a thumbs up or say yes in the chat, and you will have it.
She says, say it again, Shane.
Yeah, she's one of the greats. I tell you, she over on the other channel I used to be on. I want to tell you what, There wasn't many to keep up with her.
You do realize by the time you finished that, you could have given her a wrench about, 10 minutes ago.
Well,
Yeah, I was
I
waiting.
don't
I
want to
think
give her
she's waiting
one.
too. Probably
don't
wondering how many
Didn't
comments
want it.
she's gonna make before he gets her.
No, I'll go down and grab it. And we'll fix her right up.
How much did you, how much, sorry.
Well, she is.
It's the quietest rabbit ever, right there in the middle of it.
I know it. That was off his channel earlier. He must be back.
Yeah, because he changes.
Yeah, we had one Liz come in, and it wasn't Liz, and that's pretty disrespectful. I think it was over on. It may have been. It was either Chuck or Bonnie's. I think it was Bonnie's. Pretty disrespectful to me, personally. What the hell is going on? Now I got thinking. She has never disrespected me at all. Me and her's always got along. And the next day, I caught her in a chat, and the real one, and she said, "No, that wasn't her. It was somebody else." Thank you. Thank you. Go put it in the trash. Go put it in the trash. Thank you.
Somebody picked up Bonnie, did you say?
Huh?
Somebody was picking up on Bonnie ID?
No, there was being very disrespectful to me on Bonnie.
Who he? I'm not thinking.
And
Who he? I don't know who you're talking about.
from what I was told, now this is just what I'm told. I can't prove it. I don't know. But someone had told me it was Rob P. And he comes from another channel that likes to beat up people. Chuck, I see it. I'm going to get to you in just a second. And I just wasn't going to, See, right there. She said it again. Thank you, Liz. All right. Chuck's going to put something up, so this one may get yanked down too. Who knows? The 7 hour one, 7 hour and 15 minute one from last night got ripped down. So, all right. We're going to play something from Chuck. Chuck, you ready?
It's just a picture.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me re-put it up, but hold on just a second.
Thank you, T girl.
It's a girl. It's got a twat, it's a girl. It's got a ding dong, it's a boy. There you go.
All right. Here we go. We'll try this again.
Where?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Tell her to tell Gary he can't come up here.
Yeah, very easy to do that.
There's a lot of good people out there in the chat.
A lot of what?
Good people out there in the chat.
When you wake up.
Hey Shane, thanks for having me up here. I'm gonna jump down, man. I gotta start doing my thing here.
All right. Well, if you get a chance, jump over on Bonnie's.
Oh, I'll be there, Bonnie.
Okay.
Shane, why don't you get it over with, Shane, and put these things to rest? What, 2 years of this?
Get what over with?
Why don't you just do the next live in green tights and get it over with? Then no one's going to talk about it anymore. You say, here I am. Go for it. And it's over with. You don't have to do it no more.
I was advised by a very good friend of mine that probably wouldn't be wise.
Yeah, but it wasn't a very good friend of yours that suggested it. So, I mean,
It was another friend that, has started this stuff. He likes to rub it in every now and again just to remind me that he's still around.
Liz, I miss Ron so much too.
somebody's fan just broke.
No, Victor.
By the way, that was not my idea, was Victor's. I'm just reading from the script.
Yeah.
I kind of thought the black ones would go better, but he said the green ones.
I want to drop down, got real life stuff going on here. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Okay. Yeah,
All right,
we'll be over
bye,
in Bonnie.
Later, Chuck.
Yeah, because it's about 15 minutes more. I'm going to, maybe in about 10 minutes, I'll shut this down and I'll bail over there. And
Yeah, I can kind of relate to Chuck quite well. My mother's mother was married twice, 12 kids, row houses, and they were just north of the sea and Great Line. And the back porch was the kitchen. Well, if they handed you a plate of food and that bloody train came along, you were chasing the peas and corn all over the plate. It was just vibrating.
see, girl, I have a feeling if he told D-Dog to do it, he would.
He might, he might even do it while he's working the 3 acres of, garlic and all that, or cutting the lawn with his lawnmower.
He was picking blackberries today, and they look good.
So that,
I'd love to have me a blackberry cobbler.
sorry, the kitchen's going at full steam right now.
Kitchen is the heart of the home.
Do what?
The kitchen is the heart of the home.
It is.
Ooh, excuse me.
No, I didn't kill him. I'm sorry.
On YouTube short. Well, this ought to be, you think, how many lives we got going tonight all at the same time? 4 so far?
Hey, Liz, you still in the chat?
You might be able to tag her, it may not be there. I think you can tag somebody up to 20 minutes after they leave.
Tag him. What do you mean tag him?
Something like that.
You can only chat till I kill the stream. Now you can go back in and hit comments. So far I have not turned the comments off. I haven't had anything negative in the comments for afterwards about the show. So
I think somebody can tag her, Shane, and that would give you. No, it won't. Sorry, I'm wrong. Never mind. Forget it.
okay.
Yes, John, it's a train. It's like 4 houses down from me. There's a train track.
You and Chuck have the same problem.
That's always a relaxing sound for me.
Not
Oh,
me.
it tells me the time.
I just wondered if Liz was still out there because I was going to ask. her a
Yeah, I
question.
seen her.
Yeah, I thought so. I was just going to ask if Mike went on or not. I didn't ever get a notification. I didn't get a notification from the membership. It was,
Hey, Craig.
hey, Craig. Yeah, I didn't ever get a notification. So only notification I got was my membership was canceled. Well, I got a different debit card because mine was getting hacked. So I had to get a new card and I just never re-upped it. But it's fine. I'm not going to go over there if I can't chat, at least.
John, Camo got off because he's got to get his auction ready.
Yeah, he goes on at 10 with that. Hopefully, he goes on. Bonnie can jump on panel with us being live if she decides to go over there. And we can watch
Gigi's
it.
gonna go live, then come on Bonnie's and teach her how to do it.
Oh,
So
okay.
they can both go over to Camos.
Okay. Cool.
This is what they were talking about earlier.
Okay.
What the fuck am I doing?
Hey, Liz, did Mike not go on tonight?
I haven't seen Liz there in a while. Is she here?
Yeah, she just popped in.
Oh, okay.
John wants somebody to drop Camo's link. I guess to Liz.
Okay, hang on a minute.
I
I'll go
think
see if I can find it.
Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Like I said, if you get bored a little bit, we'll be over on Bonnie's here in about 10 minutes.
John, I think it's Camo Carl, just like his, tag that and search it. There's not too many like that.
What I'm doing.
So one more time, anybody that hasn't heard, I'll be shutting this down in about 9 minutes or less, somewhere in there. And we're all. I'm encouraging everybody to go over and see Bonnie.
I might go on, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's up to you. No one's going to hold any grudges.
Yeah,
if you
I
do.
just don't like stepping on nobody's feet either.
Well, you're not
That's
going
the
to.
hardest thing to do is to try to find the time between other people's so you don't feel like you're stepping over them,
Well, and here's the thing. The people that want to come see you are going to come see you. The people that don't will stay where they're at or go to where they want to go.
Yeah, I like Bonnie's too, though. I love Bonnie. She's a
Yeah.
sweet woman.
Oh, absolutely. You couldn't ask for a nicer person.
I'll be back. I got to go turn my hen over in the oven.
All right. Hope it don't take long. I'll be shutting this thing down.
Second.
Shane, I know you're a little bit of a busy smurf, but the discussion we had the other day, I'd like to run a couple of things by you sometime. If you ever get the
Yeah. One night that we're not on for very long and no one else is on, and yeah, we'll go backstage and visit. There's somebody else wanting to visit with me backstage also. So
No, you don't owe me any money. Don't worry about it. I don't know about the other one.
hey, Wolfpack, sorry you're getting in here so late. Like I said, we're going to close down here in about 7 minutes.
Yeah, Shane, I'm going to drop off.
All right.
I'll talk to you later. I love y'all. Y'all have a good evening.
All right. You do the same.
All right, bye.
Loop. How come this doesn't make a noise when people come in or leave?
I don't know.
You can set it. It's security settings.
Yeah, I'll have to go figure out how to turn that on.
Or you just Google, how to turn on, sound effects, whatever.
Yeah, notifications on StreamYard.
Yeah, Zoom doesn't have it on by default either. You got to turn it all on.
Like I said, I'm new at this. Like I said, I was just good to get on the channel, and
Oh yeah, I know. Like
yeah, I like I said.
I mean, the one one I'm talking about, been using the Zoom license for about, what, 18 months, every day, every day. So, it takes time.
Oh, yeah.
Then you get into other people. Yeah.
Well, everything's changed so much from back when it was in the 90s and early 2000s. And I got away from it back then, in early 2000s. And I don't think I ever played with a computer up until about a year and a half ago. So,
Wish I could say the same about computer. 1968.
Apple IIc.
No, they didn't have PCs then.
No, 2C. C, as in cat.
Oh,
Black screen and green lettering.
or gold, yeah.
Yep. And that lasted all the way up into the 80s.
That was still running from mainframes in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
That's what IBM 3270s were. Gold.
Good night, kicking it.
What'd you do? Step on Jordan's foot again? I told you to watch your feet. You know that. These boots were made for walking. That's just what they do. You got a pair of cowboy boots or cowgirl boots?
No.
You want a pair of cowgirl boots?
What size? Have to go let the dog out. I'll be right back.
This is where you do some sing-along here, Shane. What one you want to do?
Well, I was trying to choke down a grilled cheese sandwich right before I go over on to Bonnie's.
What you got?
Do what?
What you got?
Grilled cheese sandwich and homemade tomato soup.
Okay, but I don't like processed cheese for grilled cheese.
Thank you, Kim. Okay, we'll see you over there. Yeah, 'cause it ain't going to be long now. I'll be shutting her down.
Yeah. We should probably shut it down now so we could all just go over there.
Well, we can do that, I guess. I know she was going to try to choke something down to eat too, real quick. I don't know if she had to cook it or if Sherry had something she could just warm up.
Hey, Captain Finger,
What?
on your way out with the ship, you ever watch Dorinda walk the plank again? That was
Oh. Craig, John, anybody that hadn't heard me say this shit, I want to say it again. I'm going to shut this down in 2 minutes, and we're all, everybody, I'm going to recommend everybody go over to Bonnie's. She comes on here in 2 minutes, so I may be going ahead and just winding this up as soon as Dorinda gets back, and we'll hopefully we'll see everybody over there. That'll be we'll see how it goes over there. See what she's got to say. See what she wants to do. Thank everybody for showing up. I appreciate everybody that did show up.
That was very confusing to me how Camel doesn't get those songs. For really.
Well, he listened to different kinds of music. That's all.
No, but it was all there. It was all there in the 60s.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
Well, the thing is, different areas and different styles of songs. Thank you, Wolfpack. Some places didn't pick them up and play them. And if they did, some people just weren't interested in hearing that type of music. So they never really listened to them, so they never got familiar with them.
I guess, I don't know. The FM radios weren't big and stations weren't big in the 60s. They came a bit later. But you go from when the cauliflower smoking caterpillar goes tell you, White Rabbit to I Got a Hammer. I mean, it was all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It was.
yeah, anyway. Yeah, it's one of those deals. I didn't even like Frank Sinatra until I got in my 40s. He'd already been dead 35 years. Or last I knew, I thought he was at that time. But so, yeah, it was a.
And now I face my final curtain. To think I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
my. And there's always Dean Martin with the drink and a cigarette and stumbling down the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how he gets his finger stuck in the socket, and now he got curly hair as a result. As his
All right.
whiskey goes up the flames and finishes his eyebrow. Time for Bonnie's?
It is time for Bonnie's. I let it go a little longer than I should have, but I just now got the notification. So, yes, I'm going to shut this down. Everybody, thank you for showing up. I appreciate everybody. Everybody have a good one. We're all headed to Bonnie's. So, good night, chat.